Welcome to the R&B Only show. Please note that the opinions expressed here belong solely to the hosts and guests, not to Colors Worldwide Inc., our affiliates, or sponsors. The content is provided as is for entertainment and information purposes only, without any guarantees of accuracy or completeness. Colors Worldwide Inc. is not liable for any errors or omissions, nor does mentioning products or services imply endorsement. This disclaimer is subject to change, and we encourage our audience to stay updated.
We are joined by some of the R&B Only DJs. Dauché, DJ Ashby, DJ Savage, DJ Magic. Ow. How did y'all end up at Colors R&B Only?
I really feel like it was,
Highlights so far, favorite R&B Only live experience. That's what a lot of people don't realize. We're performers up here. We don't just DJ. And like when y'all be in the DMs like, oh, can I do a set tonight?
No.
It's not like that. Like we know.
R&B Only.
Bow, we're right back at it.
Bow.
Yet another episode of the R&B Only show. I'm your girl, Jovy E.
And my name is Tiara Monique West. This week, we are joined by some of the R&B Only DJs. Dauché, DJ Ashby, DJ Savage, DJ Magic. Ow. And we're going to get right into it because I'm feeling good. How you feeling, Jovy?
Honestly, I'm feeling good. It was just Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? We was outside, not in. Getting my color back. I'm not out here looking like a snickerdoodle cookie. We good.
I know, don't you love that?
Yeah.
I didn't even have to put on no sunblock yesterday.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little lotion.
But now I got a little bit of a heat rash, so maybe black people wear sunblock. Happy Juneteenth. How y'all feeling?
Feeling great. Had a great Juneteenth, aka Not Like Us Day. Awesome.
Kenchella? Yeah.
Kinchella.
Everybody else? Not up.
Right? Not everybody jump in on. Don't be scared now. Welcome to the show.
Just glad to be here, early listener. So
Can y'all hear him, Jimmy? Can you hear him? Yeah, we good.
Where are y'all? We know where y'all are based out of, but for everybody listening, where are y'all based out of? We'll start with Dauché.
Dago, aka San Diego.
West.
Bakersfield, California,
West.
in the Valley.
I'm based in New York at the moment.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, AT, yeah. Okay, so we're going to get right into it, though. What do y'all like most about being DJs?
Ooh. That's how you start.
How you gonna point to me? Ash looked like she was ready.
Right.
Okay,
It's so funny because look, everybody else be like, "Oh, I want to come on the show." Here we are.
For starters, also, of course,
No, I'm
these
just playing.
are our Colors R&B Only DJs.
Yes.
We only hire for the people in the DMs, specifically the men in the DMs. Oh, how can I get on the set? How can I?
You can't if
That's
you're a
not how this
DJ.
works.
Only women.
One, we only hire women DJs.
Shout out to that. Yeah. Shout out to Jabari for having the vision and following through.
And it's like a whole process. You gotta like apply, audition. Like you can't just hop on the stage. I'm just saying. But back to y'all. What are y'all favorite parts about being DJs?
I mean, this is like a generic answer, but just setting the vibe and having people have a good time, like on my watch. You know what I'm saying? You had a
did
good time
that.
today, didn't you?
Didn't you?
I'll go next. I feel like my favorite part out of all of it is one, being able to utilize a lot of my music knowledge, because what else am I going to do with it? And secondly, my favorite part about DJing, which is why I love DJing for R&B Only, because it's a big part of the show, is like call and response and like connecting with the audience to the point where you're playing a song, they love it, you pause it, and they just sing it like completely. That's one of my best moments, and it lets me know I'm connecting. And even if I'm having a bad day and I didn't even want to do the set initially, the second that moment happens, I'm all in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my why.
Magic, Dauché.
Just seeing the joy on people's faces, it means a lot when you see somebody singing a song back at you, or they're having a good time with their family. So that's my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody said everything, but just connecting with the audience for sure, singing along, dancing, talking a little bit of shit.
Yeah, that's
That's
the fun part right there.
That's
too.
fun. I love like looking in the crowd and finding that one person that's like kind of shy, and I'm like, I'm gonna get you out your element.
Right, I'm gonna talk to you all night.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How did that lead y'all to Colors, and how did we get here?
T, because you're a DJ too. Let's not forget.
Oh, but they know about me already. We need to talk
Okay,
about
but how
this.
can you answer this question? No, so.
My favorite part about being a DJ is getting paid to play music.
That's the foundation.
Yeah,
That's the foundation.
I'm a hustler.
Skrilla.
I'm a hustler, homie. No,
the
for real.
foundation,
Like,
baby.
honestly, I was working my I was telling LaRon and Mikey, shout out to the host, and Cam is in here, but we had drove past my old 9 to 5. And I'm like, yeah, I was working here and I quit because when I was DJing, I would make what I made there in 2 weeks and 2 hours. And it's like, why do I need to work a job then? I got this God-given talent. I'm going to use it to get paid. So that's my favorite thing about it.
What do you think? I mean, I'm sure there is, but what to y'all is the biggest difference being in this space as women?
Ooh.
Y'all.
Now it could be pros and cons.
I'm sure.
It's a lot of pros. I guess you could say even with this, like being selected, one of the requirements is being a woman. So that's great. And some opportunities come with that. But there's also a lot of cons. And for me, they're kind of neck and neck, but I focus more on the pros. I don't really want to get into the cons because it's just one of those things that just comes with it. But I don't know. The pros of it is women know, well, men too, but women know what other women want to hear. You know, we know the deep cuts that really like speak to us. So I love seeing a woman on the lineup because I know she gonna give me what I need tonight at some point. Like with a guy, it's like, do he really know what I'm going through, what I want to hear? It's like,
he gonna cut Susie's part off of I think
exactly, exactly. But I know the girl gonna know that I needs to hear that.
Okay. No, Sade.
I heard that. That's a fact.
I feel like it's an advantage because people are like, oh, you're a DJ, okay, cool. And they're like, oh, wow, you're a girl, you're killing it too as a DJ. Like, I just think it's more pros than cons. I haven't had a lot of like problems.
Do you feel like that could be condescending though? Sometimes when they're like, "Oh
I do.
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
do.
well,
you a
duh.
girl,"
That's
and it's
what I'm
like,
thinking.
I'm a DJ.
I hate getting that compliment. Like I got it on Sunday actually. They're like, "Oh, you and Ash B are my favorite female DJs." It's like we're
Just say
DJs.
DJ.
Just why can't we just be your favorite DJs? Like why do we have to be your favorite female DJs? Like you don't be like, "Oh, that's my favorite female R&B artist." Like no, I like Beyonce.
But
I
I
like
do
Tank. I
feel
like Chris
like-
Brown. You know what I mean?
I think because it's such a male-dominated industry.
Of course.
I like moved up quick. Like, I mean, yeah, it's been 10 years, but still.
Yeah, we do. We can move up faster because
Yeah.
we're women and people like the way we look and we know what the other women in the room want to hear, like you said. And if we get the women dancing, then it's a party now.
Yeah.
It don't matter if all the men are in there jumping up and down. Ooh, whoop-de-doo, mosh pit.
That's scary.
But if everybody in there shaking their ass, though, I bet you it's going to be a good time.
Right. Keep coming
Yeah,
back. True.
yeah,
You didn't even really got to be shaking your ass, just moving, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
I feel like
Little finger point, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like we're underestimated out the gate sometimes, but when we show up and show out,
Right?
you know, what can they say?
You know what my favorite thing is? When there's like a technical problem, right?
Ooh,
and you give them
yes.
the answer in the beginning, right? But they like, nah, that's not gonna work. So we go through it for like what, 30 minutes, an hour. This happens all the time, right?
Yep.
What's the answer? The one I told you an hour ago. We could have
Exactly.
been through this. Like y'all should start trusting women more often. We know what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
The first time. With all of that said, though, how did y'all end up at Colors R&B Only?
Oh, shoot. Ooh, this is a process, right? I really feel like it was, a lot of prayer. I'm just playing.
Amen.
Not the way that I, right, God's timing, for real. The way that I ended up here is I initially watched this video on YouTube. Jabari was on. It was called The Biz Plan. And because I was inspired, I went to his Instagram. I saw San Diego as one of the cities that they wanted to ask questions about, like market research. I said, hey, if you need any recommendations, I got you. He reached back. We're like emailing. Then we end up talking on the phone, asking, again, market research questions. Then there was like recommendations, you know, DJs.
Right.
At the time, I was scary, so I did not put myself. But then a year later, I got reached out to. And I thought that was crazy because nobody on the team heard me play at all. So, yeah, it was a real blessing. So that's how my story went.
Things just work out the way they're supposed to work out sometimes.
So originally, Dauché texted me saying, hey, we're looking for more DJs. So I was like, okay, cool. But then I waited for you guys to actually post the we're looking for other DJs. People started tagging, and then but I had my way in. I already knew I had my elbow in with Dauché. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I just sent my resume in, and I auditioned, and y'all had liked it. And yeah, and I'm
And
here.
that song, Female Empowerment. Love that.
Yeah.
Listen,
It don't cost nothing.
Dauché is the plug.
Show don't. Savage, Magic.
Well, I had already been following Laurent for a little while, and so I thought he was doing something really cool, but it also looked like way bigger than what I was doing, so I was just a fan from afar. But then I went to a show, and it was just like such this big cool thing, and I was just like, I gotta see about like what this has going on. So he would give me little updates, but I didn't think that I would ever like be actually up there one day. So I just started back gigging in Houston, like there'll just be some dream stuff. But then the audition came around, and I remember I woke up and it was so many people tagging me, like people that I didn't even tell that I wanted to do it. I guess they just saw that it was something that I would be good for. And all my DJ homies was just tagging me in the comments. So I was like, okay, I will audition, leave me alone. And that's when I did the summer series you guys were doing, where it was like
The brunch.
Yeah. And after that I thought, okay, well I had my little opportunity, you know, maybe it'll come back around. But the same thing happened for the regular auditions. People kept re-tagging me again for the to be like an actual DJ for the
live
show.
shows, yeah.
And so I was like, okay, again, y'all, I will do it. And then I did it, and y'all had liked it. And so you know, here we are, and it's been great.
Yes.
Good.
Well, I first heard about R&B Only. I remember this vividly. I was 19 years old, and I wrote, just doing some like strategizing. I was in college. I was like, I could see myself doing that eventually. It's definitely not like a cold DM situation, so I'm gonna just wait. So I waited until I graduated college, and then y'all had posted that y'all looking for DJs. And so my line sister, who was working for Colors at the time, she tagged me here, and then I sent my tape, had my little Twitch set up at the time, 2021. And y'all liked it, and I remember where I was when I got the email that I had been selected to go forward auditions. And it's like, I was in the mall, just got my hair done, and it was like,
hey, feeling yourself.
I was feeling myself. I was feeling it, and I was like, I never thought of something as life-changing, but I just knew that the person I was before that email and the person I was after that email were just too different. It was too different.
I feel on that.
Now looking back, I can say it was definitely life-changing. So
damn, doesn't that feel good to
Yeah.
just know that you're like in the space that you're supposed to be in?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
It
blessing.
feels great, right?
And shout out to homies putting your names in
Right.
rooms that you're not
Right,
in. That's a big
That part.
deal.
For sure. Highlights so far. Favorite R&B only live experience.
Ooh, that's good. Being able to DJ at home. That was my favorite.
Oh, that was a show.
Magic might as well have been Usher that night. Like, that was crazy.
Wait, what did you just say about Usher?
She might as well have been Usher.
Oh, I thought
like,
you said Magic Mike. I'm like, who? Magic Mike. I'm like, who is where?
Show for anybody who was at. That was the last show we did in Atlanta. The last show we did in Atlanta was the Roxy.
Yep. And
Showing out? No, Coca-Cola.
Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy.
Up there with Magic and Laurent. That okay.
And I grew up down the street. Like, you leave the Roxy and you go straight down for 10 minutes and I was home. So it was literally my neighborhood. So
Crazy.
it was beautiful.
you didn't even
went
have
nuts.
to tell them you were from Atlanta. They could just feel it from that performance.
You went
Like,
nuts.
that was crazy.
Thank y'all. That's my favorite.
I like that one.
I've been opening a lot, and I think that with opening, I chose my questions and answers based off of the type of response I wanted from the crowd. And I've really been feeling my Lauryn Hill moments with them. That's why I kept it.
They sing down.
I kept it for so long because I'm just like, man, y'all really love this. And it's one of the first times I tried having them sing the song all the way out, and that's my favorite moment because every city just gets it. So I gotta find another one for next season.
Are these our personal favorite moments? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Chicago show, because I wasn't nervous about Chicago. I was just like, wow, I've never been to Chicago. And you know, Chicago could be like, I hear like they could be a rough crowd, but
That's a big ass venue too.
yeah,
it is huge.
but
It's
the
huge.
venue was so beautiful and like vintage.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, yeah, I think that was my favorite because the crowd responded accordingly, and I was like, oh, okay, I know y'all R&B, and I did my little
Y'all
Kim,
like y'all R&B?
right? I did y'all little Kim, and they were like, hey, and yeah, I love it. But the vibe that whole night, like really, I want to say the full show was my favorite too, just because, yeah, that venue was huge. And I don't know,
Chicago's always a good
I fell
time.
in love with Chicago that night. I was like,
Right.
wait a minute, Chicago, yeah,
Yeah,
move over here.
for sure.
There's been so many great moments. Of course, I love playing in my city, but I think experiencing London was life-changing. You always hear about them being receptive to music. I mean, they literally dance all night, even to the songs that they don't like. And you know how it is. Like, if people don't like songs, they be like,
stop. Go to the bathroom, walk away.
You know what I'm saying? They be
put their phone up with another song. Like, boy, God.
Yeah, so that was definitely a moment for me.
I love that. I have to say, I've really appreciated seeing all of your, well, maybe not Dauché. Well, yes, you've grown, but like, you've been here so long that like, you went through a lot of your peaks and valleys, like really early on. So I feel like you're really secure in what you do and how you do it. But I feel like me and Magic came on around the same time, and like y'all came on a little bit after. But like seeing your growth on stage and just like becoming the presence that you all are on stage has been mwah. Shout out to Gab, shout out to Nick Nack.
Yeah, right. We missing too, y'all.
Our girls.
Seeing the growth and just like making the set your own, making it like an actual performance and not like, you know, like, because there's a difference between DJing for R&B only and like being at a club.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, we're performers up here. We don't just DJ. Like when y'all be in the DMs, like, oh, can I do a set tonight?
No,
it's not like that. Like everything is prepared. There's no way you could be like, oh, put my song in here. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, think about you going to a concert and seeing an artist. They're going to perform a set. That's what we do, and we actually put real work into it. So yeah, it's not just what do I feel like playing right now? Oh, Too Close by Next. Okay, let me find it. No, it's right there. I see everything before. Like,
I can't read your DM during the show and go tell Magic user 1562 wants to hear. Like,
man, do y'all take requests though? Period. Outside of R&B only, like, how y'all feel about taking requests? Because I'm quick to be like, what you say? Okay, I got you next.
And never play nothing.
Never play it. Never. Unless it go with the vibe. And I'm like, oh, you got good music taste.
That's why I have that's what I was about to say. I have a love-hate relationship because sometimes they might be on to something, and then sometimes it's like, bro, we are not in your living room. So I don't know. But I would mostly not like to have them. Like, let me do my go-to line is usually let me do my job. Like, I got you. I know what the vibe is. I'm reading the room. It's just not time for what you're trying to get to yet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anybody else?
I'm pretty request friendly.
Yeah.
You know, I like them because it's like, you know, I always say that we are partial service workers. So it's like,
we are, for sure.
Anything that I can do to make sure that you have a good time, I'm gonna do it. Now, if it's like something off the wall, probably can't do that. But if it fits the vibe, you know, time and place, I'll
I was about to say, I guess it just depends on what you're DJing too. You like the event. Like if I'm at a wedding, I'll have a notebook right there.
Right.
For the guests and everything. But I don't know, like something like if I'm on a stage, like elevated, I do not want you to step up.
Make a whole scene.
Yeah, like bruh, stay over there. But I'm good with one of these though. If you do one of these and I see it and it's a good song, I might play it. But usually not.
Sometimes we're going to play it. It's just not time yet.
Yeah, you're right. Especially if you got like a 4-hour set. It's like, damn, I just started.
I can't play Sexy Red yet. Like, calm down.
My students that we're like, if like at the end of the day, if we have like a couple extra minutes to play a game and I'm about to roll out the game and they start beasting, oh, let's play a game. See, okay, when you know, okay, so you about to take the trash out and here come your mom talking about, so go take the trash out. Do you want to take the trash out anymore?
Right, it's like I was gonna do it. Right? I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
I have one more question before we can get to like R&B news and stuff. You got any more questions?
Wait, can I add real quick?
What, can you do what?
To the last thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jump in whenever we talk over each other here. You gotta give me what you feel. It's my turn. Yeah, get up in there, Dauché.
Okay, so I don't mind the request, right?
Yeah.
But it's how they approach the request that is the main factor to me, because some people come up polite. They're not tripping if you don't play the song.
Yeah.
They give you, your space. But some people are like
drunk in your ear, whispering. You can feel the vibrations.
This right now? You know what I mean? Like, it just really depends. But
when you don't play it.
While on the R&B only stage, I've been offered $20 to play a request.
I was gonna say, you some money.
I was listen.
going to play
Now,
it
I've
for
done it
you.
before plenty of times. When I used to DJ in the club and bars. People like, oh, play my track, and here's $100.
Yeah.
Oh, I play this shit all night.
When they
You
come
got
with
another song?
Right.
when they come
back.
with money, that's
Start to
Run it back. Hey, I'll have everybody in here singing all your lyrics by the time we
this
go
is my
home.
best
What's
friend.
up?
Y'all show him some love.
Right. What's your Instagram?
You know what?
Yeah.
That just prompted me. I do have another question. Speaking of receiving money to play some shit, what has been your like, I can't believe this is happening right now moment, like on an R&B only stage or like at an R&B only event?
Ooh, I know mine, but
Like good and bad. Like
I mean, just like nutty,
I know mine, too.
Like, I can't believe this is happening.
I know
Just
mine.
Like it could be good, it could be bad. Just like
I'll let
I
y'all
got
go.
Wait, how you want it to be? Because
hey,
the fans are. Y'all go first.
I'll go. Oh wait, you go.
No, you go.
See Cam right there. He know what I'm about to say. We were in Austin, Texas. We played. It was kind of like towards the end of the show. Someone gets onto the stage and tries to dap me up, and I'm like, okay, hey. And then Cam was like, what the fuck? And Alicia was like, had to like. Get her down off the stage. I'm like, oh my god! It was. She was lit though. There was no barricades and no security that day.
Oh, damn.
So, but
That's
she was
funny.
cool. I was like, dang, but you know,
It was a girl?
Yeah, she was having a good time. So I'm like, hey, and then I
felt it.
processed. I was like, oh wait,
Not Little Mama J. She Jay-Z. Alicia Keys.
I'm done.
she was having fun
Come
though.
on,
So,
y'all ain't coming up here.
right.
What's wrong with y'all? She killing this shit.
That's exactly what she was doing.
You know that one meme, or well, it's not a meme, where it was the dude performing and the other dude was next to him just, yeah, she wanted to do that.
That's what it was.
That's how she was.
That's crazy.
hilarious. Y'all got
Okay.
one? I need savages.
I know that Ashby loves Chicago, but Chicago was my first ever live show, and I did it New Year's Eve right after auditions. So I was still like baby fresh. And I'm thinking it's just gonna be smooth. That's what it's always been. They had to remove this man. He wanted R. Kelly to be played so bad. Like he had an actual poster. Cam, he had a poster, and he was like constantly putting it up. He had the people in his crew.
What do you want to hear? Ignition?
Just any R. Kelly, everybody just
Girl,
kept, everybody was saying
please.
it, but he was the most adamant, and so they had to end up like escorting him out. And I
What the
remember
hell?
feeling, it was my first show, so I was like, am I doing something wrong? Was I supposed to play it? Like, what's going on? Like, I was so nervous, but
Now he had to get escorted out because he wanted Robert.
yes, he was doing too much. He was trying to get on the stage. Like, it was,
you
it was
saying
a
Robert
lot.
is funny.
It
I
was
call
a
him
lot.
Robert now.
Yeah,
Kelly.
that was my craziest. You go ahead.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I'm weak.
I mean, not saying that. I think.
No, I mean, sometimes, yesterday, Ignition was in my head. I'm like, I haven't heard this song in years. Why is this song stuck in my head? And I just wanted to walk, girl. I'm like, I can't do it. But yeah, still a good song. But
Yeah. A crazy moment I had was there's been a lot, but me and Jabari were in Miami, and for some reason I just see this represent. All of a sudden I just see this guy pacing back and forth, and I mean like from one end to the other in the front. And I'm really trying to figure out what he's doing, but he's looking directly on the stage. He's not looking at me, so I'm just like, oh, he's looking at Jabari. And so I think he was trying to get our attention initially, but that attention turned aggressive real quick. And so by the end of the night, Jabari was like, we're not going downstage. So I was like, okay, good, because that looks crazy. So
I wouldn't have went downstage either.
yeah, no.
Maybe he had like a competition with the steppers, you know, the watches that be in competition.
I don't know. It felt
Joey gonna ride for her
like
people.
like he wanted a request.
Always creating something crazy. Like, maybe he was in his steps in.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not.
Yeah, I felt like he wanted us to play something, but then because it turned aggressive, I was so confused. So I'm I'm playing the softest of R&B, looking at a dude in the crowd like angry, pacing back and forth, and I'm just like, oh my God.
You know what trips me out? When, I go through the socials during the show and I'm doing the reposting and stuff, it always trips me out when somebody, like, in what they tag us in, they're like, oh no, tomatoes, like they didn't play this in the story post or whatever. But then I go and because I'm nosy,
we'll watch your entire story.
I'll go watch your entire story. That shit was jumping.
Right, you was having the time of your life.
Jumping story after story, but the one that you just like is like with all this criticize.
Listen, I am good for looking at stories too.
I will go.
And back in the comments, respectfully.
So I watched your story and you look like you were having a great time.
Fast.
Good for that.
Fast.
And your friends too.
Fast.
And
not our own page. On the R&B Only page. Like, hey.
No, she doesn't.
Oh no, I do it personally.
No, I mean like you're on the. They're not commenting on your page.
Yeah,
they're
no,
on the
they're
R&B
not.
Only post, and
Yeah.
you will respond, and I love seeing
just,
it. Like, go off.
Respectfully,
Be like,
relax.
Me? Girl, fuck you.
blocked. Fast.
No, wait.
I'll say, God bless. Have a good night.
Thanks for the feedback.
I just thought of another one real quick. Freak hours.
Ooh.
That was the other craziest thing I saw.
For
Like,
y'all that don't know, well, first of all, if you don't know, bring your ass to an R&B Only live show,
Please.
and stay to the end. Like, be very, very serious.
Yeah.
So at the end of the show, we play what does the Jabari say? All the freak nasty.
All the freak nasty joints.
At the end of the show, because like
For the freak hours.
For the freak hours.
Yeah.
And they come down and they say what's up and all the things. But that's
Which I always thought was so interesting that we're going to say hi to people while the nastiest songs are playing. Because they're always like, oh, come home with me and my husband. What? You just have an idea right now because Flowetry is playing.
Wow. Right.
You know, like, we might need to actually, why did we do that? Right? They grinded with the barricade. Like, you did so good. You did so good tonight. Take my picture.
no, they get crazy during freak hours. I saw some stuff I just had no business seeing during freak hours.
What, did somebody pull it out? Because that's happened
Yeah,
before.
like actual like
Surely has.
at the
Fellatio.
barricade.
Wow, fellatio.
Yeah.
That was this. Oh, I know what night you're talking about.
Yeah, was it your show?
Wait, what?
It could have happened in the club.
Fellatio.
Somebody,
Yeah.
Time out.
In the club.
Yeah, in the crowd. I couldn't. Let me Google it.
It was crazy.
SUCKING.
I was like, girl, what are you?
Spelling fellatio. No, but some crazy stuff does go down, and that's just like it just shows you like that music is powerful. I am happy that we get to play R&B because I'd rather be playing music where I can create life than you take it. You know, like I'd rather you be talking about
That was a bar.
Shoot me up, not shoot them up. Like shoot my club up, don't shoot that club up. You know what I'm saying? R&B, you get me?
R&B can be a good show.
No, I mean serious. Don't take me seriously in this room.
Yeah, R&B and Blue Chew is the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't. We don't have to. We can create life. We ain't got to take it, and that's why I love that I can DJ R&B music. Anyway, next.
I mean, it gets real. It gets real.
I mean, for real, you have to perform good. You have to bring conviction to the music. That's why singers like Beyonce, for example, we know she don't write out her music, but it seems like it. You gotta be convicting on stage. So I like to be convicting on stage.
And LaRon be hyping it up too. LaRon, we gonna have some babies
exactly.
tonight.
Like right here, this middle section right here, we gonna be. But people have told us like, oh, we made a baby after your show, and I'm quick to be like, put the middle name Tiara.
I'll make that baby.
Tiara.
Right.
You wouldn't have that baby without me, okay? You're welcome. God is good.
I'm still in that.
There are certain songs that I legit cannot hear without like y'all's ad libs.
Yeah, for sure.
So many songs like Rihanna's joint.
Cake.
The girls that get it. After
Sex with Me.
that song.
She said she don't need no lip gloss.
So many songs have been.
Yeah, there's a lot. Do y'all be like that too when y'all just driving around and listening to music? Be like, do you have to turn certain songs off now?
Off?
Yeah, because I'll hear a song and immediately think of like Laurent body rolling. Oh, like, I can't.
Cater to you?
I can't listen to Pop It no more. Be like, oh my gosh.
The do-rag line and Cater to You, I can't
The
get
flowers.
Laurent. I don't need a do-rag.
Birthday sex.
I think about it every time KT is about to come on.
That's hilarious. Yeah, there are certain songs that I can't hear without the confetti blast.
Right.
Right.
And some gigs will be like,
I let you.
right.
I'm like, where my button at? Where my button? I need my button. I wish I
We need
had
one
a
for the
button
car.
right
We
here.
need
Right.
one for the car.
That was beautiful. But we do have some interesting news to get into.
Yeah, let's get into some R&B topics. Ooh, what happened this week, Jovy?
Well, Justin Timberlake was arrested for driving while intoxicated. He got a DWI. I think he was up in the Hamptons, and apparently, well, the mugshot has been going viral. Like, I'll send you this picture. Take me home.
I'm not taking
Don't
home.
pick me up. Like,
You look good. Show him.
Oh, he's giving face.
Now he's giving face. You look good.
Serious.
He
Yeah.
said that's a mug.
He modeling too, said.
But apparently, he got pulled over by like a 20-year-old cop. Or
22-year-olds,
cop
yeah.
who didn't recognize him. Didn't recognize Justin Timberlake, and JT said, "This is gonna ruin the tour." And the cop was like,
What tour?
JT said, "The world tour."
The cop said, "Sure, buddy."
Oh my goodness!
He really didn't know who he was, though. That's hilarious to me.
Well, it's a close he'll
22?
get to driving while black. So, I mean,
Ooh, damn.
if we have to experience it, this is your opportunity, Justin.
DWB.
Yeah.
Damn, where did that come from?
This is the same thing we say.
Hot takes.
Officer, my license is not expired. Like, we have to say stuff like that too, and the
Officer.
officer is like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so.
Sure, you're on a world tour.
You match the description.
Exactly.
Now, that actually happened to me before. Your car matches the description of it. I'm parked right here smoking a joint. What did I do? What? Flash the lights and I rolled the window. I said, "Do we have a problem?" I didn't wait for them to bring the lights. "Do we have a problem?" "Oh, sorry, ma'am. Your car matches the description." My car's been parked here for 5 hours, but we're good, right? We're good, right? But yeah, shout out to Justin Timberlake. Push your lover, girl.
What else we got, T?
Brandy and Monica are gonna be on Ariana Grande's "The Boy Is Mine" remix. Y'all, the boy is. Why is there such a delay right there? What is it? I
love
like
that.
it.
I've never heard that before.
Right, I'm like, how did they think to do that? Like, whose idea was that? The boy is mine. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Magic know what I'm talking about. There's a delay. Anyway, Brandy and Monica on another song. This is the first song since "The Boy Is Mine."
Right.
Yeah. How we feeling about that?
On June 21st. It come out tomorrow.
Ooh.
Which is also the first day of summer. Shout out to us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Y'all still like Brandy and Monica? Y'all quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Boy Is Mine. We're back.
Take
love
it or
both of
leave it,
them.
to be honest.
Oh.
Like,
Hot takes again from Savage.
I love the original. Sometimes the original is so good. It's like
With the original Ariana Grande?
No, with Brandy and Monica.
Oh.
It's like, do
Oh,
we
you think
really
they're gonna?
need-
You think it's gonna mess up the original
It
one?
probably won't. Just for me, I probably will still listen to the original more than the Ariana version.
I wonder what it's gonna sound like though.
Right. I just hope they just don't over process. That's my thing. 'Cause I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of these remixes, they'll like just cook the hell out of people's voices. But you know,
Ariana's
What
a
do you
great
think
singer. though.
about the Mariah Carey and Money Long
Remix.
that's what I was mentioning. Like,
Oh,
no shade.
overcooked.
I'm a proud member of the family. So, but you know, I feel like nowadays they kind of really cook voices a bit too much for me. Like it don't have the same. They're not using the same equipment that they were using, 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, not at
but
all.
love both of them.
Brian
Did
had a
she
verse
need
of-
it, though? You think Mariah
I
needed
liked
it?
it. It was like, oh, that's cute.
Have you gone back to it?
No. I thought it was cute.
Have you played it? Exactly.
Mariah's just Christmas for me now.
Oh.
Christmas.
You know what's crazy? My mom didn't really play Mariah Carey like that. So I didn't really become a Mariah Carey fan until MC Squared with Shake It Off and all of that. But then I wasn't a fan after that either. and then I cannot.
Yeah, that was around the time.
stand
Yeah.
Christmas. Like, I love Christmas music, but I can't stand it because it's like we hear the same 10 songs for what did we say? 30 days. 30 days. I'll be tired of hearing "All I Want for Christmas Is You," so I'll just scratch her off completely. But I do like hearing like "Say Something," "Shake It Off," you know the way. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't put her on that top 100. Yeah, I'm like Mariah Carey deserves one.
They
Yeah,
belong together. That's a singer.
right. Matt Spence and Mimi, great.
Right.
But yeah, speaking of Brandy though, while we're there, they putting her in a A24 horror movie, and it's gonna be called The Front Room.
I'm here for that.
Yeah,
I'm here for that.
yeah. She ain't been in one since what? I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. That was a good one, and they didn't kill her. You know,
Right.
black people always die first in horror movies, but she
Listen.
stayed to the end. Her and her boyfriend, who was it? Mekhi Phifer?
Yes,
Was he in it?
I believe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
You know,
Don't
she
quote me.
caught a lot of backlash about being the mom, I heard, in the new Disney princess thing.
What
And I'm
Disney
like,
princess thing?
Cinderella.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Descendants. But she's playing like her version of Cinderella from when she did it with Whitney.
Uh-huh.
And I think this generation forgot that she was
Cinderella?
Yeah, so they were kind of like taken aback. But I thought it was great that she's like reprising her.
Yeah, I like
role.
that.
They're not trolling, but like the caption to the post about her being in the movie is funny. They said the house is mine. Brandy returns to horror face off against Catherine Hunter, the wickedest mother-in-law of them all. In the front room. See it with the crowd on September 6th.
Ooh, birthday movie.
I don't do scary movies though, so y'all got that.
A24 is not really like scary horror though. It's more like, well, they can be, but it's more like
Jarring.
psychological. Like they
Yeah.
don't make you think, like Black Mirror type stuff.
Okay.
So it's like it do be scary if you think about it though, because you're gonna go home and have a dream like, damn, what if that happens in real life?
I just don't play with
But-
spirits. Y'all got that.
It's not like gruesome, but yeah, I like it. Chris Brown also got stuck in the air this week,
That shit was hilarious.
and he looked good as hell.
Wait,
he looked
what?
good as hell up there. So on his tour, he I don't know what song it's right before Under the Influence, but he goes up in the air and he like, you know, they be floating through the crowd. Yeah, it's not Under the Influence though. It's right before that song. He goes in the air, and he's supposed to be back on the
down
stage
by the time-
for Under the
Okay,
Influence.
okay.
So he got
for like a good
three songs. But the funny part is when you watch the videos though, like when he was the first time he got stuck, well, when he realized he was stuck, you could see them bringing a ladder out from the back, and they like, oh fuck this ladder, and they went back, right? Because it didn't look good aesthetically, right? So they took the ladder back, and he's still up there. They're trying to find another solution, and he's up there like,
He's still singing though. He's still performing. He's singing. But then midway through one of them, he's like,
right? He's like, fucking robot. I don't know how this drink, baby. Ooh, and I'm like, damn, he.
That sounds like a someone's
Professional.
getting fired moment.
Because guess what they brought out 5 minutes later?
Y'all gone.
A ladder. I'm like, so why didn't y'all go with your first mind?
Right.
He like grabbed the ladder midair, get on it, and you can see him cussing somebody out. And he's like, this balled up like what's his name? Arthur. He getting off, and then he singing acapella, and I was like, ooh, he cute when he mad. I liked that.
And he jumped down from like step 2.
Yeah, I was like, ooh,
I thought he was gonna backflip
he
off
got
there,
some
but,
good
you know,
legs, right? Because he talking about he 35. I'm like,
Right.
can't
no,
see
he looks
it.
great. Like this tour run looks really good.
He looks
really
healthy.
good.
That's what it
He
is.
sounds really good. That part. He sounds really good. I mean, hey, Chris.
If the meet and greet tickets weren't so
No, not
expensive,
JK.
I'd
What we
definitely
JK
get
about?
one.
35.
I think they're like 1,100 or something.
11, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just for the experience.
And them pictures they've been doing it for me.
They are
They are hilarious.
$1,000+
I would
They are
I would have
hilarious.
him lay down if I was gonna take my experience picture.
Okay.
Y'all know where I would be, right?
Lay down. How?
Lay down like this, and I'd be sitting right on top.
Oh my God.
And turn around and take
He
a
would
picture
do
like
it.
that.
Surfboard.
It's giving freak hours. It's giving freak hours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point.
She said, I'm going to have that.
Cause I've been a nasty girl. Janet Jackson DJ put that in her set too. I thought that was pretty cool. And
Shout out to
Tinashe reposted it.
Active.
Right, DJ Active.
Tinashe's finally having her moment. She also performed on one of them Jimmy shows. I don't know if it was Jimmy Fallon or
Kimmel.
one of them Jimmys.
Tinashe.
Oh,
Yeah, Tinashe.
well overdue too.
Right.
Yeah.
She's been putting in work
Yeah.
for so long. Like,
I like the Nasty song too. I just don't like when it when the beat goes out. I don't know why she did that.
When it's like the pre-chorus.
Yeah, when it switches to the like versy bridge part.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, go back to the. You should just left it out with no 808s or something. But yeah, I still like the song though, and I think it's doing well. But yeah, like you said, well deserved, and finally.
I forget it's been like 10 years since 2-1 came out. So it's just crazy how
that was
wild.
2013, 14.
But she had hits before that though.
Her mixtapes are really good too.
Cold Sweat, Ice.
That's my song.
Yeah, you gotta be a real one to know about that.
You know what? Last week we were talking about who could do like that tribute for Usher, and somebody commented on YouTube and they said Jordan Ward. I forgot that he be dancing his ass off.
He can dance. He was dancing for Beyonce at one point.
He used to dance for Janet too.
Oh wow!
That just reminded me. Yeah, he's like a dancer.
But is he like a singer?
He can sing. Yeah,
okay.
He's good live. He's just on this UK tour, so I don't know if that's gonna work, but that is another contender.
I do want to see. Oh, Jacquees.
Some callback.
You think so?
I'm just playing Savage.
Good old callback.
I wasn't about to just go along with that one. I had questions. All them E's. I want to hear.
Y'all like them E's? What y'all think about Jacquees' ad libs? Because I was getting my ass tore up in here last week for saying something. You seen that?
They're just strong.
They're right.
They stick out.
That's what I said. They stick out. They're memorable. They don't have to sound good. You're gonna remember them.
Yeah.
People who don't know none of his music know Jacquees and be like, "E." I think that's a good thing.
Right.
All publicity is good publicity.
Not hurt nobody. Yeah, he dropped another Quemix. Is that what he calls them? Quemix. Dropped another Quemix, and this time it's not last week, but the week before that he dropped one to Snooze.
Yeah.
By SZA. This time it's the Act to Date at 8 by Four Bats.
Oh, I would like to hear that
And
one.
that song is actually like the original. You know, the original is like real vibey and like. I think he has a little oomph and a little soul to it, and I like it. Okay. I like it. I'm good for it.
I like it too. Do y'all like Four Bats?
I like him.
Yeah.
I like this project.
I do too. I like this little wave.
I still think he's AI, but I like it too.
Somebody else said that.
Yeah.
I guess so, huh?
Him or his songs,
He's
you think it's
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just my belief, but I do like his music though.
You think it's AI as far as like the music is AI, but the person's
it
they
seems
just put in-
planty.
Okay.
No disrespect.
Cause how did he
But
get
I do
that
like
Kanye feature? That's what I thought.
Right.
But I mean,
Yeah, Kanye and Drake hopped on the wave like immediately.
instantly.
Well,
But
it's
they
good.
both
That
do
song
that.
was good though, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what did it for him? Or am I missing something?
Because like, I mean, people try to say that about the Tommy guy, but like there are videos. of
Tommy guy who's $1 million baby.
Richmond.
$1 million baby.
Yeah.
People were trying to say that he's like AI or like a plant type joint, but like there are videos of him doing like small venues and like really getting his name out there.
Oh, okay. Before
this
that.
song blew up on TikTok. There is nothing of this Four Bats person
Doing
like,
anything.
doing anything before that song blew up on TikTok.
But isn't it just like that sometimes though? Like it's an
There would
anomaly.
still be some kind of like grassroots of you putting
Right.
something out prior to whatever makes you have like this insane jump.
So you think it's not possible at all for your first song to be like the song for you?
I mean, potentially.
I mean, 310 baby. His first song was the song for him.
Blueface.
But then he's been
Blueface,
on every stage he could be on since that song came out. I'm saying, maybe I'm thinking of a different song. What song are you thinking of?
What?
The 3-1.
310 baby, Soak City.
That's the.
If you look at me,
right?
look
Yeah,
it
but
up,
like
what?
he's been. I didn't even know what that man looked like, but he was at. He was at Togetherland Fest. Like he's been on these fest stages and he's performing the song because he's a real person and that's his.
Because he's a real person and that's his real shit.
So we haven't seen
No,
Four
Sade.
Bats perform.
Other than On the Radar and like that's
On the Radar,
recorded.
yeah, okay.
That's not a
I didn't know
live
he
thing.
had did a show.
Oh.
That's
Well,
what was
then-
viral was the On the Radar.
Well, then maybe.
I didn't know that he
See?
did. Well,
But
wait,
why
didn't-
would he do a real song though? I mean, a real show because these real artists be lip syncing, so it
didn't
doesn't
he
even
do
matter.
one of those, you know, those shows where they have like the mic hanging somewhere?
That's also pre-recorded. That's not like you come to sing in the shower. That mic is on. That mic
Every
is
time.
on. That On the Radar
Hot and
the,
ready like a
sweet
Little
joint,
Caesar's pizza.
The mic is.
Y'all should ask him to come
little
here
hits,
to
though.
investigate. Ask him to come here.
Four Bats. Bring your ass. I asked.
I don't know. Y'all are on to something now, but I don't see why he wouldn't do a live performance though, because people lip sync, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Jennifer Lopez be having Ashanti vocals on stage, so because it's the truth. I'm trying to think of a single R&B singer that does it. I'm not even no shot at right now, for real. Like I'm being dead ass serious.
The guy Isaiah, what's his name? Isaiah Falls. He has that song Diva and Florida Baby.
Yeah, Isaiah Falls.
What I liked about his team, because then the other thing is a lot of these artists, the version that you hear on the songs are so different from what their voices actually sound like.
Yeah.
And he did a live version of the Florida Baby song, so that people, like, when he does get on the stage, people aren't so like
shocked about why does your voice sound like that?
That's smart. If you're gonna do the extra, like,
but that's exactly what Magic was talking about, that all that processing and stuff that they put on your vocals now. You don't sound the same when you get on stage unless you have those on the mic, which some people be doing though, because I'll be hearing Chris Brown at his concert and he'll be like, "What's up, y'all?" and it's like auto-tuned a little bit on there, or like reverbed on it. Yeah, a lot.
Fell off the stage and
hey yo, that is funny. That is funny. I just got breaking news saying that Summer Walker brought out 4 bats.
Okay.
Could still have been a lip synced track, but he's a real person.
He's a human.
I
Okay.
don't think
He has like
sang or
fingers.
anything though.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was just on stage.
I remember, like,
We gotta do some investigating.
Him, like, in the crowd, like, not in the crowd, in the, like, photo pip. I don't think he, like, said anything. I don't know.
I'll still be streaming.
Yeah, he has like 4 songs I love.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got 4.
I don't think it's like I don't think it's a bad thing.
You got 4 first project.
I like the music for what it is.
Yeah.
Vibey.
You know who can sing though? I only know one song, but that you ever told a bitch I got G.
Oh, JP.
Yeah.
Well, bitch, I'm JP.
Oh, we.
He's like
crazy.
What happened? Oh, I don't want to get
terrible PR run immediately after that show blew up.
terrible.
He did the 20v1 joint.
That was
on
wild.
the-
Oh yeah,
That was wild.
Okay, so I've been asking people
choices.
lately, would you go on a dating show?
No.
Because a lot of I'm gonna say this, a lot of entertainers and performers, we go on reality shows, but we go on reality shows to be seen because
Continue.
they go on reality shows to be seen, and of course because you want to get your career out. So would you be on a 20v1?
No.
It seems more embarrassing than helpful.
Yo,
Man.
it was so bad.
disrespectful.
Absolutely not. I'll
So
pass.
disrespectful. Like you
Love is
tell
blind,
no.
call me though. You feel me? Like,
I like to watch the
Yo.
balloon one.
like I cannot imagine walking in a room.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine walking in a room going, what? I'll be like, what? You know what I'm saying? I need to turn around.
Yes, you can hear the rejection. It's loud. It's like, dang. That's how y'all feel about
Yo, I'm so
get my brother to
embarrassed.
come down to the studio.
Right, let me have my daddy shoot this month. No, I'm just playing. R&B. We don't shoot up clubs.
R&B only.
Anyway, how y'all been feeling about Tiny Desk lately? They've been dropping some good stuff.
Heat.
Can't wait for SWVs to come out.
I know, I'm ready for that one
Yeah.
too. They just dropped a gospel Karen Sheard's daughter.
I like Tiara Wax. It was giving comedy and music.
Comedy and music. That's Tiara Wax for you.
Her, yeah.
How do you say
love
this
the
lady's name?
Tims.
The one that just dropped? Michelle Niggin.
And
Neggiocello.
yes.
Happy Juneteenth.
Man.
What's the song that you said?
Okay. I know this artist, Michelle.
Michelle N.
The Love and Basketball soundtrack is seared into my brain, and the song that plays when they're playing the one-on-one at the end.
Oh my gosh, wait.
God, that's her song.
Oh
no!
Tell me why. And she was looking like a fool the whole game.
I'll play you for it. For what? Your heart. He dunked on her ass with a tore ACL. Are you crazy?
I remember, like, I was young and I was still thinking, girl, he don't want you like that. Like,
He dunked on you with a tore ACL. That's all.
And he
That's
was
all
so
the episode
serious
and
the
he
whole
said,
game. Like,
right,
he was not
sweating
playing with you.
bullets. He took his jacket off. Tyra Banks in the next room. Like, what? He said, double or nothing. Oh, yeah. Why was that our favorite movie for so long? Oh, I'm so glad I grew up.
It
and
was
stood
definitely
up.
my favorite.
You
said it never was?
to this day.
You said it never?
No, I said it was definitely my favorite.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know,
Like,
all I used to be being a hooper.
Right, I said we
If
all
you
play
lose,
basketball. If you play basketball,
you
you're like,
loved it.
ooh. And then you had the best guy friend across the street, because I know I did. But I didn't think about it like that. When I watched the movie, I was like, maybe it's destiny. We both play basketball.
The way I thought that's what college was gonna be like I just knew I was just gonna be sitting on lawns and like with textbooks.
Took the bitch to Burger King.
Listen.
Yeah, college was not. Well, actually, college was a little bit like that for me. Not like the love part. Everything else.
College was cute. College was cute.
I'm glad it's over. LMA's pregnant.
Yeah.
She was in the club.
She booed up. She tripped on a Jason Tatum and got booed up. Real
I'm not
fast.
the biggest LMA fan.
How?
I know.
What you don't
I'm
like the
sorry.
talking at the end?
I don't like that. I don't like
Yes, for
that.
everything.
I don't like that.
I just think so.
And then you say the most obvious thing, like, girl, duh.
L is for love. I love you, Jason.
You just want us to hear
That man
this.
hairline, that shit strong than a
Oh my
Man.
gosh.
Do y'all think she's an interesting person in real life? Like,
I don't know.
she gives boring.
Really?
Yes.
No, I mean, I would love to find out. You can come and find out on this couch, Ella, you and your baby.
I'm sorry, girl. You just give a little like.
I'm gonna be looking in the comments on this one.
Oh, Lord. Yo, y'all thought I had hot takes? This is the first time Savage has been on this couch. Hey, I hope the fans don't cook you like they did me. Because they was on my neck.
Well, I'm gonna be me.
I don't know enough about
Period.
LMA to like know one way or another.
Yeah, I like her music, but I do think that, like, some of it is a little bit corny. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what made her do that. And maybe that's the part that you're like, because you have to have a certain type of personality to think that's okay.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I mean? But I do like it, though. I like that she's like a poet and she incorporated her poetry into her music. It just when you're in the gym or something, like, and you're listening and you was listening to the album, it's hard to like be like, oh, like I want to get to it. Like, girl, I'm hitting 225 pounds on these squats right now. L is for what? Lift, bitch. Like, get the fuck up. Like,
Right.
you know, like. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool.
I knew less about though, way less about that man Neo. Like I just
Oh,
need
yeah.
to know
Yeah.
anymore. But apparently he's going independent and he shared a new song called 2 Million Secrets.
Yep.
But I'm just like,
Keep them. Keep the secrets. We don't want to know.
Damn.
I just wish I knew a lot less about him.
Damn, Neo.
Yeah.
Short.
It's I love a short king. If you ain't okay, ladies,
Short
look,
kings.
don't knock a short man till you have one. Just
I'm not mad at the
I'm not but there's something that comes with that.
stroke game.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm 5'2". If you my height or shorter, what are we really doing?
Having fun.
Oh yeah, he is a short king.
What? That's taller than me.
Yeah, that's all I
thought
need
you-
to.
What do y'all think short is? Because
thought you were short.
I'm
Yeah.
5'6". As long as you're taller than me, that's
you were
tall
short.
to me.
I'm 5'5".
Because I don't
That's
wear
a
heels.
short
I mean, I will
king.
wear some heels, but not like 6-inch. I hate wearing heels.
I feel like the R&B
up there.
guys always be having crazy personal lives though. They always be so weird. Like Trey Songz weird life, Neo's weird life.
Usher is 5'8".
Usher's weird
He
life.
wearing his little.
Listen.
He got lifts. Though, and look at his face.
He's
card.
clean.
He's serious. I don't care.
He's clean.
That's a
Sexy.
short king.
She's clean, sexy, exactly.
Oozes.
If there was
Yes,
if he
confidence
had an
every time.
experience, a photo booth experience, I'd tell him to lay down too. Hands behind your head. Sit down. Sit down.
Usher like cougars though, so
I'm gonna grow up one day.
Right. You got time.
One day I'm gonna be a auntie for real. I'm an auntie right now, but I mean like, you know, auntie, you know. Silver hair, you know, peppermints in my purse. That type of auntie. Snacks and shit. Wipes in my car.
That's
me now.
that,
I do got
right.
wipes
I'm
in my
like,
car. You got a gallon of water in your trunk?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't that far yet.
We got a lot of new music.
A lot of new music. Like we say every single week, R&B is alive and well. Ain't going nowhere. You just gotta go look for it. Cause it's there and stuff is streaming. So what we got? We got some album drops this week.
you can go to nunu.rnbonly.com and get that joint sent right to you.
Jovy will send it personally. It's going to say from Jovy.
From me, with love. But no, Normani finally dropped this album, Dopamine.
Okay, let's talk about it real quick. I know we ain't got that much time, but after all of this time, Normani, I thought I would get... No, I'm going to be completely nice. I love the album, love the songs. I like them. I'm still running it back. However, after all of this time, I just thought that we would get more of like a cohesive project that made sense and sound like it went together and flowed more. It just felt like good songs on the album, you know? Because every song was good, but it didn't feel like cohesive. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I felt about it. But it was good. I liked the songs. It just didn't make sense to me, project-wise.
I think the singles kind of pop out a little bit on this project. But I was that Insomnia with Brandy in the background.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, that's Brandy.
Miss
I never heard her.
Vicky on the pen. Oh, yeah. That's the one right there.
I like Candy Paint. Candy Paint was cool too.
A single.
I like Tantrums, too, with James Blake.
That was good.
I like Big Boy.
That was good.
Dauché, you was going to say something?
Do you feel like it's the arrangement, how they have the songs, like being
Maybe.
the DJs that we are?
Yeah.
If she does a live performance and, you know what I mean? Like,
It
do you
probably
feel
will
like-
sound better. Because the way that it started, it was just like so hard off. I'm like, damn, it ain't even like, this ain't even an intro song. Like, and then the song, Big Boy, it's a great song, but it just didn't seem like a first track. But yeah, I think it's just the arrangement and like order. But I feel like there was more songs that she could have chose from. I think they just needed maybe like 3 more songs to fill it out and maybe like rearrange it. Yeah, we needed a little bit more space in there.
Yeah.
But I liked it though, for what it
I like
is.
Insomnia. I like Tantrums. They said there was this meme going around. It was like James Blake when non-black people call for a feature. Hang up on you.
I saw that.
He only featured with black people.
That is hilarious. And of course, I like that song with Gunna, that 159.
That was good.
Yeah, so these are all the singles that we talking about then. So,
But this No Worries project, that Anderson .Paak and Knowledge on the production, and when they come together, they're No Worries. This album's called Why Lodge.
so good. Yes,
first one's called Yes Lord, right? Yeah.
The first one was Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
the first one is Yes, and this one's
I'm
Why.
just saying,
Yeah.
yes, Lord.
Yes Lord.
Every track.
Anderson either is going through a divorce or already went through a divorce, and it
Really?
is very clear
No.
in this album.
Yeah,
That
very.
man talking that shit.
And I think that's why I liked it so much. I'm like, I can relate. Like,
That man talking that keep her with Thundercat.
Thundercat.
I say that's my favorite track.
Slid.
now you sound just like him. You be like, bitch. That's the way you say bitch in the
Slid.
Shit.
Thundercat
Between
is
that,
fire.
of course, we know that From Here has been
Ooh.
Yeah, you playing that one through.
what? That's
Album
my shit.
over and over
Yeah,
and
this
over.
I
I
love
love
him.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Did
Yeah,
y'all
for
like
sure.
that?
This shit go.
The Bryson Tiller project. Did y'all like that one?
I did. I don't know that I went back to the project as like in full, the way that I've been sitting with like Knowledge and like K Trinata.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some of these Thames. I still
Tim.
Thames. I'm wearing that whole out.
Yeah.
But there are certain songs on the Bryson album that I thoroughly enjoyed.
I like the Persuasions with him and Victoria. The
Yeah.
wordplay on that was genius.
Yeah, it was. I like that song too.
I also really like this
Devil is a Lie.
Tommy Richmond, that Devil is a Lie. He 2 for 2. Oh no. He 2 for 2.
I'm still on $1 Million Baby. I don't get why people don't like it. I think they just don't like hearing it all the time. But I'm like, this is a great song.
That shit
I love
Cause
it.
I wanna make it. Yeah, you make a good music. I like affirmational music.
Same.
You know,
Yeah.
you can sing it over and over again.
Like, talk your shit, like,
Yeah,
Right.
I like music like that. Yeah.
Shout out to Rance, I guess. Az's
Team.
protege.
I didn't realize until $1 Million Baby that was who I was listening to on Brent's album. It was like the Spider-Man meme. I was like, wait, you are he is you? Yeah. I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it.
That's
get it.
funny. Another song that I really liked was Ori and Son, Already Gone.
Oh yeah.
That's cute. I like a lot of her stuff.
I like that. What Shay Universe dropped something too. Yeah.
OOTW.
Yeah.
Yo,
Good-
listen.
Great music. Yeah.
I saw her live Sunday. She performed in my city at Soul Sunday.
How was it?
Absolutely killed it.
I'm already
I was
going.
trying to get her into
And-
singing in the shower.
Listen,
Shay.
Oh wait, I got you.
Hey,
Oh, I got
She's still in
you.
town.
Plug
She
it.
is.
She's still in
Plug
town.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
I got you.
I'm cool.
What did we say? What y'all say at the beginning? Dauché the plug?
That's it, right? Yes.
Dauché the plug. Got to change
you.
the name. Hey, let me get a 3-4. No, just playing. Y'all didn't see that interview where the guy was like, sell me weed on camera right now so you could go to jail?
Oh wow, no.
All right, that's another interview for another day.
Go ahead and put that in the Slack.
Cut. No, I'm just playing. What else we got, Jovy? Anything else dropped this week?
What's it called? Fana Hughes. She dropped an album called Moth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I like her music. I also need to be in a Fana Hughes mood. Like, I need to,
I know what you
go
mean.
through that,
Yeah.
like, go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it.
You know what else? We had a crazy drop this week.
What?
That How Much with Mariah Carey and Usher and Jermaine Dupri. You like the song?
She did drop a couple.
Yeah, it's like a So Def remix. Yeah.
It was like the 25th or 20-something anniversary.
Of her, what album was it? Let me see what it is. Expanded. Yeah. She did like a bunch of remixes and some stuff. So it's cool. Yeah.
I like it. I like that, like, so many of our, like, the people that we grew up listening to, I feel like Mariah Carey, Brandy, like, they're back outside.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Need them.
Made them mad again. Yeah. Back outside. I'm here for it. What have y'all been sitting with in the last couple weeks?
Kate Renata's album.
Yeah.
Normani's album.
Yeah.
There's this album. Her name is Shantae. She sings with. Why can I think of his name? Bay Area. La Russell. She sings with him. She dropped a project and song for song. She's been dropping like since January.
Shantae?
Shantae.
With an S or a C?
S.
Shantae.
Yes.
What about you, Dauché Savage? Fire?
K-True.
Kate Renata? Yeah, I can't stop playing it. either.
No worries. Like,
True.
I need to listen to No Worries. I've been listening to this girl named Teneriel. I don't know if you
I
guys-
love her.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about too.
Yeah, I've done so many shows with her, but I was a big fan before I did shows with her. So this summer I've been getting my life because I've been able to like hear my favorite songs in person. So it made me re-listen.
That feels so good.
Yeah,
That's
she's
great.
fire.
I love black music.
I love music, period.
Me too.
Yeah. Right? Clearly. We all doing it for work.
Right on.
And like we say every single week, R&B is alive and well, and it ain't going nowhere. Jovy will send it to you every single Friday. New data.
If you want to see these
R&B.
lovely ladies live,
Yes.
in their element,
Get some tickets, because guess what?
they on sale.
RBONLY.com/calendar. Go see Dauché somewhere. Ashby, Savage, Magic, and me, maybe.
Outside.
Yeah. Back outside.
And Knick Knack and Gab.
Right, Nick Nack and Gab, we miss y'all. Shout out to
Yes.
y'all. Get that money. They couldn't be here because they hustling. We all hustle. And thank y'all for being here with us and taking the time out and waking up early. I know Dauché, you was
Thank you.
up late DJing. Ash, you was killing stuff last night. Savage just got in. Magic always working, fresh off the plane. So it's an honor to have y'all here and be on this couch and behind this purple wall. in front
Honor
of
to
it.
be here.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
This is a great place to
Right.
be, you guys. This is best company ever.
On that note, check. My name is Tiara Monique, West.
I'm Jovy E, and we will see y'all next week.
R&B only.